White has just sprung a devious trap by capturing a pawn on the c5 square. This pawn now directly attacks our black queen sitting right next to it on the board. You might quickly scan the position, see the threat, and think, wait a minute, white left their bishop completely hanging. Let's just take it. It looks incredibly tempting to just push your pawn forward and capture the bishop on b5, but beware of the geometry. If you take that bait and capture the bishop with your pawn, you fall right into a fatal trap due to an absolute pin. White's queen on the edge of the board was hiding in plain sight, and by moving the pawn, you have opened the entire file straight to your unprotected rook in the corner. White immediately drops the hammer, sweeping down the board to capture the rook with a crushing check. You lose your rook instantly, your king is under fire, and to make matters worse, that sneaky pawn on c5 is still waiting to gobble up your queen on the very next turn. It is a complete disaster for black. So if taking the bishop with the pawn loses on the spot, how do we save the queen and deal with this threat? To defeat a pin, you must break the pin. Watch this brilliant move. We completely ignore the attack on our queen and grab the bishop ourselves. By moving our queen to b5, we eliminate the dangerous piece and boldly offer a queen trade. Now white might rub their hands together and think, I can take the queen for free. That pawn is still pinned to the rook. But here is where the beautiful logic of chess takes over. If white accepts the trade and captures our queen, their own queen is forced to move off its original starting square. Because the white queen has abandoned the a-file, the absolute pin on our rook is completely broken. The trap has been dismantled by the very act of capturing. Now, we simply recapture their queen with our pawn. Look at the resulting position. The rook in the corner is perfectly safe. The queens have been traded off the board. We have successfully neutralized white's trap, and we secure a massive advantage in short order. Pure fireworks on the board.